Your life doesn't change by chance. It changes by choice. Changing your life is not about waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, or the right circumstances, because those things rarely come on their own, and most people stay stuck because they are waiting. They are hoping that something external will shift. But real change begins the moment you decide to take control, because your life is a reflection of your daily actions, your habits, and your mindset. And if nothing changes in those areas, nothing changes in your life. And this is powerful because it puts the power back in your hands, because you realize that you're not stuck, you're simply repeating patterns. And once you change those patterns, everything starts to shift. And at the same time, this mindset also creates urgency, because you understand that time is passing whether you act or not. And over time, this awareness pushes you to take action, because you no longer want to stay where you are. And this is where transformation begins, not with a big event, but with a decision to stop living the same life and start creating a new one. And that decision is what separates people who dream from people who actually change their reality. Fire as you begin to truly change your life. You start to understand that it is not about one big action. It is about small actions repeated every single day. Because most people look for a breakthrough moment, something big that will instantly change everything. But real transformation does not work like that. It is built slowly through daily discipline, daily focus, and daily improvement. And this is powerful because it means anyone can change their life, not by doing something extreme, but by doing something consistent. And at the same time, this mindset also removes overwhelm, because you're not trying to fix everything at once. You're focusing on improving step by step, and over time, these small improvements start to compound. Your habits get better, your mindset gets stronger, and your results begin to change. And this is what truly helps you grow, because consistency creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. And once you build that momentum, your life starts moving in a completely different direction. As your journey continues, you begin to realize that changing your life requires changing your habits, because your habits control your actions, and your actions control your results. And most people stay stuck because their habits are not aligned with their goals. They waste time, they avoid discipline, and they stay in comfort. But when you change your habits, everything changes, because you're taking control of what you do daily. And this is powerful because it creates structure, because your day is no longer random. It is intentional. And at the same time, this mindset also builds discipline, because you're training yourself to follow through, to stay consistent, and to focus on what matters. And over time, this creates a strong foundation, because your habits are supporting your growth, not holding you back. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because changing your life is not about changing everything at once. It is about changing what you do every day. Fire as you go deeper into real transformation, you begin to understand that your environment plays a huge role in changing your life, because what you see daily, what you consume, and who you surround yourself with directly influences your thinking and actions. And most people ignore this. They stay in environments full of distractions, negativity, and low standards, and then they wonder why they cannot grow. But when you take control of your environment, when you remove what holds you back and add what pushes you forward, everything changes, because you are creating a space that supports your goals. And this is powerful, because it makes discipline easier, because you're not constantly fighting against your surroundings. And at the same time, this mindset also improves focus, because your environment is aligned with your purpose. And over time, this creates consistency, because your daily life supports your growth, not your distractions. And this is what truly helps you change your life, because when your environment changes, your behavior follows. As your awareness continues to grow, You begin to realize that changing your life requires controlling your time, because time is your most valuable resource, and how you use it determines your results. And most people waste their time on things that do not matter. Endless scrolling, unnecessary conversations, and distractions that bring no value. But when you take control of your time, when you start planning your day with intention, everything changes, because you are no longer living randomly. You are living with purpose, and this is powerful because it increases productivity, because your time is being used effectively. And at the same time, this mindset also builds discipline, because you're not acting based on mood, you're following a plan, and over time, this creates progress, because you're consistently working toward your goals. And this is what truly helps you grow, because changing your life requires changing how you spend your time. As everything begins to align, you start to understand that changing your life requires mental strength, because the journey is not easy. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, and there will be times when you feel like giving up. And most people stop here. They lose motivation, they return to comfort, and they stay stuck. But when you build mental strength, when you train yourself to keep going regardless of how you feel, everything changes, because you are not controlled by temporary emotions. You are driven by long-term goals. And this is powerful, because it allows you to push through difficult moments. And at the same time, this mindset also builds resilience, because you're learning to handle failure without stopping. And over time, this creates a strong foundation, because you're not easily shaken, you're focused, and you are consistent. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because changing your life is not about avoiding challenges. It is about becoming strong enough to overcome them. Fire as you move into a higher level of transformation. You begin to understand that changing your life requires taking action even when you don't feel ready, because waiting for the perfect moment is one of the biggest traps. And most people stay stuck because they are waiting. They wait for confidence, they wait for clarity, and they wait for motivation. But that moment rarely comes. And this is why they never start. But when you decide to act anyway, when you take the first step despite fear or doubt, everything changes, because action creates clarity, not the other way around. And this is powerful, because it allows you to move forward instead of staying stuck. And at the same time, this mindset also builds courage, because each action you take reduces fear. And over time, this creates momentum, because you're no longer waiting, you are progressing. And this is what truly helps you change your life, because progress begins with action, not with perfection. As your mindset becomes stronger, you begin to realize that changing your life also requires discipline in what you say no to, because not everything deserves your time, your energy, or your attention. And most people struggle because they say yes to distractions, yes to comfort, and yes to things that pull them away from their goals. But when you learn to say no, when you protect your focus and your time, everything changes, because you are removing what does not serve you. And this is powerful, because it creates space for what truly matters. And at the same time, this mindset also strengthens your focus, because you're not divided, you are committed. And over time, this creates a strong advantage, because your actions are aligned with your goals. And this alignment leads to results, because you're not wasting time, you are investing it. And this is what truly helps you grow, because success is not just about what you do, it is also about what you refuse to do. As everything comes together, you begin to understand that changing your life is about becoming a different person, because your current identity created your current results. And if you want new results, you need a new identity. And most people ignore this. They try to change their life without changing themselves. But real transformation happens when you change how you think, how you act, and how you see yourself. And this is powerful, because it creates alignment, because your actions naturally follow your identity. And at the same time, This mindset also builds consistency because you're not forcing change, you're becoming it. And over time, this creates a powerful shift because you're not going back to your old habits. You are moving forward with a new mindset. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because changing your life is not about doing more. It is about becoming more. And once you become that person, success becomes natural. Fire as you enter the final phase of changing your life. You begin to understand that consistency is more important than intensity, because doing something big once will not change your life, but doing small things every single day will. And most people fail because they go all in for a short time and then stop. But when you stay consistent, when you keep showing up even on days when you don't feel like it, everything changes because progress becomes steady. And this is powerful because it removes the pressure of being perfect, because you're focused on showing up, not on doing everything perfectly. And at the same time, this mindset also builds discipline, because you're training yourself to follow through no matter what. And over time, this creates momentum, because each day adds to your progress. And this momentum leads to results, because you're not stopping. And this is what truly helps you change your life, because consistency turns effort into achievement. As your transformation becomes stronger, you begin to realize that changing your life requires controlling your mindset during difficult times, because anyone can stay focused when things are easy, but real growth happens when things are hard. And most people lose control here. They get discouraged, they doubt themselves, and they stop trying. But when you train your mind to stay strong, when you continue moving forward despite challenges, everything changes, because you are building resilience. And this is powerful because it allows you to handle setbacks without giving up. And at the same time, this mindset also builds confidence, because you prove to yourself that you can overcome difficulties. And over time, this creates a strong foundation, because you are not easily shaken, you are stable, and you are committed. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because changing your life requires strength, not just effort at the highest level. You begin to understand that changing your life is about living with purpose and intention, because when you are intentional, every action you take has meaning. Every decision you make is aligned with your goals. And this is powerful because it removes randomness from your life, because you're not reacting to situations. You're creating your path. And at the same time, this mindset also brings fulfillment, because you are not just chasing success, you are building a life that matters to you. And over time, this creates a powerful transformation, because you are no longer the same person. You are someone who is disciplined, focused, and in control. And this identity shapes everything, your habits, your actions, and your future. And eventually, you realize that changing your life is not about one big moment. It is about a series of intentional decisions made every single day. And those decisions are what create your reality. Fire as you move beyond basic transformation. You begin to understand that changing your life requires full ownership, because as long as you blame others, blame circumstances, or blame your past, you give away your power. And most people stay stuck here. They complain, they make excuses, and they wait for things to improve. But when you take full responsibility, everything changes, because you realize that your life is in your control. And this is powerful because it shifts your focus from problems to solutions, because you're no longer asking, why is this happening to me? You're asking, what can I do about it? And at the same time, this mindset also builds strength, because you're not depending on external factors. You're relying on your actions, and over time, this creates a strong identity, because you're someone who takes control, someone who does not complain, and someone who moves forward regardless of circumstances. And this is what truly helps you change your life, because responsibility is the starting point of real change. As your mindset becomes sharper, you begin to realize that changing your life also requires cutting off what is holding you back, because you cannot move forward while holding on to things that keep you in the same place. And this includes bad habits, negative thinking, toxic environments, and distractions that waste your time. And most people struggle here because letting go is difficult. It feels uncomfortable and it requires sacrifice. But when you make that decision, when you remove what no longer serves you, everything changes because you create space for growth. And this is powerful because it allows you to focus fully on your goals. And at the same time, this mindset also builds clarity because you're no longer divided between progress and distraction. You are fully committed to your growth. And over time, this creates a strong advantage because your energy is directed toward improvement. And this direction leads to results because you're not wasting time. You're using it wisely. And this is what truly helps you transform your life to the highest extension. You begin to understand that changing your life requires a level of commitment that most people are not willing to give, because casual effort creates average results, but full commitment creates transformation. And most people try for a while, they stop when it gets hard, and they go back to comfort. But when you decide that quitting is no longer an option, everything changes, because now your actions are consistent, your focus is strong, and your direction is clear. And this is powerful because it creates unstoppable momentum, because you are not stopping, you are continuing no matter what. At the same time, this mindset also builds resilience because you are prepared for challenges, you are ready for setbacks, and you are willing to push through them. And over time, this creates a powerful life because your discipline, your focus, and your commitment are aligned. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because changing your life is not about trying. It is about deciding and following through until it becomes reality. Fire as you step into a higher level of control. You begin to understand that changing your life requires mastering your thoughts, because everything begins in the mind. Your decisions, your habits, and your actions are all influenced by how you think. And most people lose here. They allow negative thoughts, doubt, and fear to control them. And this weakens their actions. But when you take control of your thinking, when you train your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems, everything changes because your actions become stronger. And this is powerful because it creates alignment between your mindset and your goals. And at the same time, this mindset also builds mental strength because you're not reacting to every thought. You are choosing what to focus on, and over time, this creates a strong foundation because your mind becomes your support system, not your limitation. And this is what truly helps you grow, because a strong mind leads to strong actions, and strong actions lead to a strong life. As your transformation deepens, you begin to realize that changing your life also requires controlling your emotions, because emotions can either push you forward or hold you back. And most people are controlled by how they feel. They act when they feel motivated and stop when they feel tired. But when you take control of your emotions, when you act based on discipline instead of feelings, everything changes because you are consistent. And this is powerful because consistency creates progress. And at the same time, this mindset also builds stability, because you're not easily affected by external situations. You are calm, focused, and in control, and over time, this creates resilience because you're able to handle challenges without losing direction. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because controlling your emotions allows you to stay on track no matter what happens. At the highest level, you begin to understand that changing your life is about becoming fully aware of your actions, because awareness gives you control, and control gives you power. And most people live on autopilot. They repeat the same habits, the same mistakes, and the same patterns without thinking. But when you become aware, when you start observing your actions and making intentional decisions, everything changes because you're no longer reacting unconsciously. You are acting with purpose, and this is powerful because it allows you to shape your life in the direction you choose. And at the same time, this mindset also brings clarity because you're not confused, you are focused. And over time, this creates a powerful transformation because your actions are consistent, your mindset is strong, and your direction is clear. And eventually, you realize that changing your life is not about luck or chance. It is about control. Control over your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And once you master that, your life becomes exactly what you decide it to be. Fire at this stage. You begin to understand that changing your life requires protecting your progress. Because growth is not just about moving forward. It is about not going backward. And most people lose here. They make progress for a while, then they fall back into old habits, old thinking, and old routines, and they start again from zero. But when you become aware of this, when you protect your new habits, your new mindset, and your new discipline, everything changes because you are not losing what you have built. And this is powerful because it allows your progress to compound over time. And at the same time, this mindset also builds strength because you are resisting old patterns, you are staying focused, and you are proving to yourself that you are no longer the same person. And over time, this creates stability because your growth becomes permanent, not temporary. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because protecting your progress is just as important as creating IT to AT. The absolute final level. You realize that changing your life is not about reaching a destination. It is about maintaining a standard, because once you reach a new level, you must live at that level every single day. And most people fail here. They reach a goal, they relax, and they fall back. But when you set a new standard for yourself, when you decide that discipline, focus, and growth are part of who you are, everything changes because you are no longer going back. And this is powerful because it creates a life of consistency, because your actions match your identity. And at the same time, this mindset also builds long-term success, because you are not chasing results, you are living a way that naturally produces them. And over time, this creates a powerful life, because your mindset is strong, your habits are solid, and your direction is clear. And eventually, you understand the truth that changing your life is not something you do once. It is something you commit to every single day. And once you reach that level, there is nothing that can stop you from becoming who you are meant to be. Fire.